Been feeling kind of under the weather these past several days. So, I thought I'd get myself some Timmy's. Oh, that's so sweet. Potato wedges. Some chicken noodle soup. And a turkey bacon club sandwich. The wedges is good. I don't believe it's COVID related, but your mind, my mind, ever so gets so worried. Always tends to worry about that. That's where my mind goes. Firstly, I'm like, yeah, cinnamon bun. They really do nice presentations here. It's pretty quick. Taking it easy. I've been resting a lot. Oh, that is a nice cinnamon bun. Wow. Oh no. I got up today and I kept looking at the polls. There was some really good news. Today. I'm not sure when the news took place. Man, I'm like starving Marvin here. Butter, what they give me butter for? It's probably for my sandwich. Yeah, it's good. Some serviettes or some napkins. Yeah. And then I got some chai tea. Took a Tylenol. That's good. Oh. Hopefully they made it to my liking. Oh, is that chai tea, man? Cheers. Chai tea. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I hadn't had chai tea in a while. I'm out of chai tea. It was either that or white hot chocolate. White hot chocolate. Look at that. And that's a bun. I have family in the States, an hour away from Fresno in California, a little town called Tulare. I'm pretty sure they're devastated on the victory of Joe Biden, but it was good. There was a time traveler who claimed to be a time traveler. He was like 15 or something. He was interviewed years ago and he's went on a lie detector test and said that Donald Trump gets a second term. No, he was wrong. I was worried about that. I was really worried about it. Some nice honey mustard. This is like nothing but honey mustard on here. I mean, I'm getting better day by day. I'm still not 100%. I'm still not perfect. I was thinking of going to Instant Cart and getting some things, but yeah, those stuff wouldn't get here tomorrow. And if I'm not feeling up to going grocery shopping now, have my landlord or the person that lives in the main section of the house go and get a list of things for me if I'm not feeling up to it. Because wearing a mask is like hard on its own, but if you're not feeling well, I've not been around anyone who's had symptoms of COVID. This is some really good food. But I'm not feeling like Superman today. I'm getting there. Oh yeah, I forgot my soup. Here's your soup. Here's your soup. Whoa. I should have given me some crackers. I'm in bed today. As I am every day. I'm surprised sometimes they call me like, hey, we don't have this, would you like this? I'm treating myself here. If I had like a boyfriend to do that to me, that would be so nice. No. With Tim Hortons, they don't have the like, they don't have the option of showing the meal. Like you get one thing at a time, I guess. Like if you get a sandwich, it doesn't say, oh, it includes a meal. It's different. Try this soup out. I used to always love getting Tim Hortons soup. Oh, it's surprisingly still hot. Oh, I need that. Wow. I spent a few hours playing Bully, video game, PlayStation 2 video game. Did a live stream with that this morning. Someone asked me if are you sick? Yeah, I think so. I don't know what it is. It's like nauseating sickness. I don't know what it is. If I get up and try to look for something, I get dizzy. I took an extra strength Tylenol. Yeah. Soup, wedges, cinnamon bun, sandwich, and tea. Chai tea. My dad always would get the chili. I mean, there's sometimes he'd get chicken noodle. Next time I'll get their white hot chocolate. I just don't know if that would like be suitable for my stomach right now. Tim Hortons. That's a very extreme looking cinnamon bun, man, God. Looks delicious. I'll have to have that later. Pretty good soup. The guy came pretty quick. I can't believe it though. Joe Biden won the election. I'm not sure how it's all going to turn out with Mr. Orange Bear over there. Yeah, my family, like my grandma down in the States, is very. I'm not sure if she's Anglican or Christian or Catholic. They're kind of the same thing. But she's very Republican. So's my Papa Richard down there, and they're very into Trump and. Can you believe it? So Joe became vice president, and I think this was his third time he's running as president. I don't know. I didn't see any historical thing of Joe Biden running against somebody. And I'm an anarchist. I'm very much into not voting for someone who just reads a prompt and doesn't have any power. But it's so bad in the States that I'm just happy someone else is there who's going to be there in a couple of months. And then Trump with this thing, you see him on people talking about him on late night show hosts and stuff, and saying that he's won an election big. He's won it very big. No, it's not true. You lost. And legally, he can't stay in the office after January 20th. Gotta go. And the first lady of color, or the first lady, not first lady, sorry, first not first lady, because that's first lady or first man or first woman would be first man or woman of the president. But do the presidents have to be married when they're elected? Seems like most of them are. But the first vice president, who's a woman, I'm not that enthusiastic because I'm not feeling 100%. But it is good news. There's people on about. They were playing like, hey, 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 goodbye. They're singing that song. See ya, goodbye. I've only had someone to kind of share this with. Like, I don't want to just skip the dishes for me, but it gets expensive. I think it's maybe between like $7, $8, $9, $10 more than going out. But sometimes it's like I don't think people can afford to do it every day. If you do, it's crazy. I was feeling stuff in behind my eyes. And not so much congestion, but just like feeling like my nose is gonna fall off because of just feeling off. It's a really good sandwich. And chills, I'll be getting chills. And wearing a mask doesn't guarantee that you won't get the virus, but apart from feeling dizzy every now and then, I've been doing a little bit better. A couple of days ago, if I were on my gaming thing, I wouldn't be able to manage. I'd be miserable. So I have been in bed. I've been feeling out of whack, heavy head. Hopefully, I could just sleep all this off. I just feel like Adam Sandler in the movie Click, where it's just like fast forward through all my sickness. Yeah. And around this time of the year, there's really like seasonal flu once it changes from fall to winter because it gets colder out. Um, I was thinking of going to a Red Barn Market and getting some stuff, but I might just get some more groceries tomorrow or soon. I had pizza the other day. I feel like the price of pizza's gone up. It's like $43 after everything. It's like fuck. Sometimes they come and they drop my stuff off of my door, my suite door, which is there's like a path, and then it's off the side of the house. And sometimes they knock, and sometimes not. The guy that delivered the pizza, he had like was giving me a pizza, and then yeah. It was good. I had doubts in happy for the states because now they have a little bit more democracy or hope. I always understand why Trump was able to be in office. Just don't understand. I don't think Joe Biden would be able to do more than only one term as well because of his age. Um, You'd stumble and slur on words and stuff, but I guess he used to stutter and stuff. There is a few videos of him. There's one in particular I was looking at where he said to a guy, "Go vote for someone else," and I don't know what it was, some kerfuffle and stuff, and he pressed on him, and then it's like put his finger up at him, and then he was kind of grabbing his coat or jacket. So he's like, "Go vote for someone else." It's like, that doesn't really help me. There's a meme, endless memes of Donald Trump. There's one recently where it says, "Stop the count." And it's at one of those two ladies of them and just going like, with the cat, just like, "You." And then, the cat would just be there just like. But it's of the count from Sesame Street, "Stop the count." And there's one, I don't know if it's, I don't know if it's actually a tweet from Joe Biden. I think it is. But Trump made a tweet saying, like, if I lose this election, I'm gone. I'm out of here. You won't see anymore. I'll move to a different country. And then Joe Biden said, "Biden," which is B-I, and then D-E, and he kind of spaced out his name and said Biden. Yeah. So that was pretty good. Yeah, after this, I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna save that cinnamon bun for some other time. It's a historical moment, definitely. I mean, 4 years, like, I'm surprised he hasn't even got assassinated. That guy, Trump, just with some of the things he says and how he acts, is a buffoon. I'm really surprised because I even predicted that maybe Trump will win again. Yeah, whoever they vote for and whoever gets in, they're always upset. They're like, "Well, I don't want him in office. I'm going to move." Well, you voted, right, for who you wanted to get in. I mean, for me, it's kind of been an unsettling 4 years in my life. 2016, from the summer until 2017, I was living temporary with my sister, and then I lived in Canberra River for 3 years, and now I'm in Victoria. Um, yeah, I've moved a bunch of times, and I've just been kind of just feeling the same. Um, um, of maybe having the idea of going to like San Francisco one day and going to like Folsom Street Fair. Or, yeah, San Francisco would be a really cool place. I mean, America, the States is not cut out what it, it's not. It's not. It's not amazing. I mean, they're all patriotic and they're all like, oh yeah, we're the greatest thing in the world. It's not that great. You gun loving people. You know why those actually the guns? You know why they have the guns? Because the guns were used on indigenous people, natives, First Nation people, when they ambushed their land and took it over and then modernized it, I guess. Yeah, and the founding fathers in the States were like very much forgotten because, yeah, they just immigrated here and just extended here, so to speak. And a handful of the first presidents owned slaves and stuff. And they never gloss over that. It's like God's gospel and guns everywhere there, and they say they're a nation under God, but I don't recall that God or the Bible ever said that you can own a gun. It says in the commandments, don't lie, don't kill, love God with all your heart and strength. It does say some really crazy stuff in there, like mutilating people, flooding. If your eye causes you to sin, tear it out, tear another one, or something like something about with a rock and then sinking someone down and blah blah blah. But I'm not sure where the gun comes in. Wasn't God life and something, but the death is the devil, so maybe the devil wants the gun. I don't know, but it's just ridiculous at the end of the day. It's really ridiculous. Yeah. My suit. I mean, Trump wants a recount, but it is what it is. I thought they would interfere with the election, so that wouldn't be a fair election if Iran and China and Russia wanted to decide who's president. They're just a spokesperson just to represent the country. There's a lot of things they can't do, presidents. And they got to be told by Congress and Supreme Court and other people you can't see. In Canada here, it works a little differently. We operate similar to the United Kingdom. We have like House of Commons, and it's very confusing, House of Commons. We got Liberals, NDPs, Conservatives, Quebecois, the People's Party and a bunch of them. I don't really see myself as a party because I just don't, because my views, I mean, I'm a liberal in a sense, but people who are liberal, like, here's where I break away from liberals and Democrats, who are Democratic parties and stuff, because they believe in abortion and killing a baby that's, like, conceived in the womb, and, like, you know, has a body and life. So I'm quite against that. So, there's certain of these parties that just have kind of different views than I do. So I'm more of an anarchist. I've never voted before. People ask me if I vote, and they get the same answer: no, I never vote. Because I just don't care. But it's so bad. It's so bad in the States that I talk about it a lot because it's so bad. Um, well, that's done. Finish my sandwich. It's a good time to party. I mean, Trump knew about the virus, but he didn't want to reveal any panic. He knew about the virus before anybody did for months. But there's Donald for you. Yeah, I think Joe's gonna do it right. When anybody's elected, everyone's like, oh, they're gonna do fine, and then they make promises they can't keep, or someone gets mad at them. I don't know. He's gonna be a lot better than you know who. Oh, chai tea is so good. It's really warm. Whoa, you want to eat me now? No. I put this in the fridge. Wedges, you want some wedges? Yeah, I always take it easy, but I'm taking it more easy, I guess. I mean, last week when I was getting up and doing stuff, I didn't feel dizzy or out of the loop. Out of proportion. I could have had a chicken wrap. I've had some of those before. The last few times I ordered Tim Hortons, like once in a blue moon, I had chicken wrap or a farmer's wrap, which is like a breakfast wrap. I decided to go with a turkey bacon club. Like I've never seen an election this confusing. Just like, oh, it changes every time and slow. But I guess for the states, the election thing was on Tuesday and it's Friday, so 3 days after, which is not a long wait because I guess George Bush and Al Gore, or George W. Bush and Al Gore, it took them a lot. It took them really long and to figure out who was going to be president. States are so obsessed with guns, and I don't know what it is about it. They kill their own kind all the time. Yet they're worried about people coming into their country. In the UK, they could carry bats, the police. And there's knives too. They have stabbings and stuff. I'm sure they could get their hands on a gun, but I'm like, why? Why are we so determined to get a weapon and so afraid that we have to have something against us to use on someone? It's like, yeah, I don't like you, I gotta bang. We're not designed to kill other people. Animals for food, yeah, that's one thing, but and then there's some animals that are there for social interaction, like cats and dogs, and sometimes pigs. Sometimes we eat pigs. I don't know if I'll ever vote, to be honest, because I don't see myself as a party and I don't care. Um, my views don't fall in line with all those other parties. The chai tea. Chai is a really good tea. I don't know what my favorite. I really like. I drink tea quite a bit. I've got Earl Grey in the cupboard. I got green tea. I got chamomile. Sorry, no. Well, um, there's sleepy time. There's chamomile and sleepy time. It used to be one of my favorite teas as a kid. It would just knock me out. It would be the sedation tea. Really. I'm getting there. I just don't. I just feel like I've been on a train going around, or in a plane going around for a while. Spinning around. I was trying to look for mother. I have a little tiny capsule bottle of Tylenol and I couldn't find it. And I was looking for another face mask. I have my fall leaf one in my pocket and my jacket hanging up, but I was trying to find some other things, and I was just give a headache and stuff. But I couldn't find it. So lucky, the people here are nice and gave me a Ziploc bag in the mailbox of Tylenol, extra strength Tylenol. So I took one. So we'll see how it works. It's almost like a painful dream, when you go through this kind of this heavy stuff in your head and you're sick all the time and things are very much a struggle. The struggle is real. I'm gonna put this in the fridge. I think my tea is done, definitely done steeping for now. Take this out. Oh. My kind of Halloween little door cover I put on there. Keep it on for a while. I don't do Christmas or anything, which is like a month and a bit away. It's not this month, but people think it's this month. It's not this month at all. That's a day. It's a day that I try and sleep off. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm just rest in bed. I'm not sure if I'm sick with a cold, but it's definitely not nice, and I've been kind of just feeling off kilter a little bit. So I'm gonna rest up for now and post this up, and hopefully you guys watch this. And yeah, see you next time. But it's a good day to be happy for, I guess. To know that in a couple of months Trump won't be the president anymore. It's good. Okay, guys. I'm not looking too good, but I just hope I could get through this and feel somewhat okay.